and welcome to the Plants vs. Zombies iceberg, which this is an iceberg, and we're going to be talking about Plants vs. Zombies. If you don't know a lot about the game, like some lore, some secrets, then learn about them, because this video won't make sense if you don't learn about that. So, yeah. The tip of the iceberg. Okay, let's start simple. Michael Jackson, zombie. I think a lot of Plants vs Zombie players have heard of this. I think I think a lot of PC players know about this. When Plants vs Zombies was in development, the dancer zombie was Michael Jackson because of Michael Jackson's zombie video, which pretty funny. But then Michael Jackson died, sadly, and well, they couldn't use him anymore because that would just seem kind of offensive. So yeah, Michael Jackson. Zombie Yeti. Okay, this one's also kind of cool. It isn't banned. I think this is in the PC edition only. It might be in the mobile edition. But if you play Survival Endless, I think that's the only way you can find him. He will appear in the achievement for the PC edition. It's just a fun little thing so that players don't get bored of doing the same mini game, same Plants vs Zombies, and you know that. Plants vs Zombies and other platforms. Okay, so this one, Plants vs Zombies and other platforms. The other platforms I know of are PC, in my opinion, the best version. Mobile, which is, of course, and Nintendo DS, Xbox 360, and a PlayStation. I don't know. Yeah. That's it. There is a versus mode for some of the consoles, which we'll get to. Versus mode. All right, here we go. Versus mode was on the Xbox 360 and Nintendo DS. I'm not for sure about this, but I think on Nintendo DS, it was actually multiplayer and not like the Xbox 360, where you have to have another controller, and it's kind of like two-player. It's a fun little game mode, actually. I've never played it, but I can see it being really fun. I feel like Plants vs. Zombies should have a minigame for the PC edition. Tree of Wisdom. For Zen Gardeners, for people who spend all their time in the Zen Garden in Plants vs. Zombies, there is a Tree of Wisdom. I just give some fun little facts about the game, like you should make 2 rows of sunflower, which I don't use for some reason, and stuff like that. Giga Gargantuar. Alright, this one's kind of cool too. The Giga Gargantuar is in the Survival Endless. I think after like 16 waves, I think it's 10, you have a chance of seeing him. He isn't that rare. He has more health than a Gargantuar, which makes him strong, but he's not strong as Zomboss. Okay. Plants vs. Zombies Great Wall Edition. Alright, for China, in China, there's a version of Plants vs. Zombies, which it's Plants vs. Zombies, but China edition. I don't know really how to explain it. Where were we? Survival Endless. Alright, I've already talked about this with the Giga Gargantuar. It's just endless of survival. There's survival hard and like those type of things in different different worlds in the game, just with limited amount of flags. It's just a pool world and it's endless. Anyway, here we are, the surface. Rare Zombie Desert. Rare zombie death animation. Alright, I don't know if this is for the PC edition, so brace yourself, PC players. I think in other editions beside PC, there's a rare zombie death where if the zombie eats a nut, I think only the walnut, not tall nut, they'll have an allergic reaction and they'll die. Yeah. I'm not for sure if it's on the PC edition, but it's there. But also have fun trying to look for it. Have fun. I don't just try for at least like 2 days and you can't find. I mean, like try for a whole week and you can't find them. I don't know. Giga Football Zombie. Okay, this one. I think in the I can't remember the name. I think it was called co-op mode. There's a Giga Football Zombie, and what it is it's a football zombie, but it had the health of a Gargantuar. Not a Giga one, just a normal Gargantuar. It's actually pretty tougher than a Gargantuar because it would run the same speed as a football zombie. So yeah, it would just tear through your defense. Unused soundtracks. Okay, I'm not for sure about this one, but I know one, and it's an unused soundtrack for the Zomboss fight. I don't know anymore, but I do know that there are unused soundtracks. Portal minigame. Alright, I'm gonna make this one quick. The Portal minigame is a minigame with portals, and if like a pea shoots through the portal, it will go through another portal. Yeah, that's simple. Cardboard plants can attack. Okay, so for the zombie minigames where you play as the zombies in Plants vs. Zombies, there are cardboard cutouts of the plants, not real plants, just the cardboard cutouts. And they can attack for some reason. It's kind of weird that they're not even real and yet they can kill a zombie. That's that. Mushrooms aren't plants. Okay, for kids who don't know, mushrooms are fun guys, not plants. And the game is named Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah. See what I mean? What is a Grave Buster? Okay, Grave Buster will get rid of a grave, which spawns zombies at the end of each level. It just makes the game more chaotic, but the Grave Buster, it isn't a plant from what we know. I don't know what the Grave Buster is. I have no theories on what it could be. I'm just saying a slab from Minecraft. The Plantern isn't a plant. Okay, this again. And the Plantern is a lamp, and it has eyes and like looks like everyone else. It isn't a plant, it's a lantern, but trying to be a plant. I don't know how to explain it. Plant zombies and Zomboni. Okay, this is again another mini game. Basically, the zombies are now plants, and I have no clue why. I just think it's a fun mini game to play. But yeah, their heads are like pea shooters, tall nuts, and walnuts. Scary to think about. Invisible zombies. Okay, I have no clue what this is talking about. The only way I know how to get an invisible zombie is using PvZ Toolkit, which you basically have to go into the game mode where you play as the zombies, and then you have to pick pea shooter imitator, and then spawn it in, and then you just get this water effect, like there's a zombie splashing into the water. That is the only way I know how to get an invisible zombie. there's any other way, please tell me, because that is the only way I know of. PVC-1 is dead just like the others, just like the zombies. Okay, my theory on what this is, Plants vs. Zombies isn't that popular. Probably because of EA. How dare you, EA? I mean, yeah, it isn't that popular anymore. Keyboard commands. Okay, this one's pretty cool too. The commands that work are such as mustache, future, and future just gives him this cool drippy look. Gives him some cool glasses. Pinata, I think it's one too. It just makes candy comes out of their head when they die. You can probably make a violent mod out of that. Yeah, that's what that is. PvZ Adventures. Okay, I think this is what it's talking about. On Facebook, for a while, there was a game called Plants vs. Zombies Adventures. It was kind of just like Bloons TD 6. I don't know. Shallow waters. The blood on the bucket head's helmet is actually paint. Okay, for the bucket head, there's red stuff coming out of its bucket, and a lot of people thought it was blood, but it actually is just red paint. You can see it in early concept for the game. Great job, PopCap. The fog in the fog levels is created by a fog machine. Alright, so at the end of the game in Plants vs. Zombies, we see that the fog is created by a fog machine. Oh, yeah. PvC Social Edition. Okay, I think this is a game that included the, I forgot what the other one was. But it's kind of just like a social edition. It doesn't add like any like stuff like you'll see on VR chat. It doesn't add any of that. I think it's just like a multiplayer edition. And it has a Giga Gargantuar. I mean, not Giga Gargantuar, I mean Giga Football Zombie. Yeah. That is what that is. I think it's only in China, again. Zombonis Alamac entry. I actually need to check that. I never read it. Not to be. Oh. Okay. Seems like there's a name for that vehicle is driving. I don't know what it's called. I forgot the brand. But it seems like it's just talking about like its brand. I don't know. I don't really know. I never really read the almanac. The Dolphin Rider Zombies Dolphin is also a zombie. Okay, I want to disagree on this one. What it's trying to say is that in the pool level, the Dolphin Rider has a dolphin. But the dolphin also helps him get around plants. I disagree that it is a zombie. I truly disagree with my honest opinion. It just doesn't seem like it. But I do understand where they're getting this from. The end credits for Plants vs. Zombies, they say that the dolphin says it wants to eat your brain. So I understand where they're getting this from. I just disagree. The taco is a vegan. Why? I have no clue what this is talking about. Anyway, guys, if you want me to make a part 2 of this video, please like and subscribe. See ya.